Hello, hello everybody, welcome back. We are here on the Alphas. We're going to be doing Dormant Realm 1-7. Down in the bottom right, you can see my active stats minus the DPS. Since I don't activate the damage module that often, um, it really doesn't. I don't really feel like showing off DPS that I'm not actually using. So that will give you a more realistic idea of how I am fit. Hey, Tapazoid, how you doing today? We're gonna go quickly through the fit. It is a Bat Drone damage amplifier, 2, 3 Disc C-type adaptives, a Federation Navy damage control. Don't really need the damage control, but it is nice once in a while. We also have a Republic Fleet large micro warp drive. We are using 2 large prototype ogres, 2 Mark 7 grip shield boosters, a Calvary Navy stasis web of fire, and 5 large rapids. On our rigs, we have the anti-EM screen reinforcer, 2 drone speed augmenters, and 2 capacitor control circuits, and 1 targeting system. So that's really it for the fit. I'm doing well, Tabzoid. How about yourself? Are you going to be joining us for a couple of runs? I've got a few people here today that want to do 1-7. Have to scroll up a little bit here. Alright, so I've got to get... Alright, no problem. So I've got to get Jitter in here. I've got to get Potatoes in here. I think that was the people who wanted to try. I believe Potatoes wants to do as many as we can. So let me get that set up real quick. Alright. It looks like Potatoes is not on currently. Let us check our capacitor just real quick. Make sure we have plenty of fuel. And it looks like we do. We're a little bit low on these 2 characters. But overall, we're pretty okay. I could very easily run these group shield boosters without a problem on here. So, while we're also waiting, let's go ahead and check on the current price of a Cobra. Ooh, 7.6. Oh, I have a choice that I have to make then. I have to send all of my ISK to one character. That's the only way this is gonna work. 7.6 is such a good price. And there's 4 of them. Oh, that's such a hard... I have to. I'd have to send 2.5 billion from each character here. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, wait. Private. We are sending this to Cadet Rita. I'm gonna do 2,600,000,000. Nope, that's 260 million. I need one more zero. We are also doing this one as Cadet Rita. We are gonna get our hello, Evan. How you doing today? 260000000. We're actually gonna be able to get our hands on a Cobra today. Because they are cheap right now. Battleships. Faction. Dang, if only I had if only I had another month of Omega before this happened. Then I could have had two of these. Maybe even all three. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. We are only gonna be, 454 right now for the Cobra. Hey Azim, how you doing today? But, now we have one. It won't be fitted for a while. But it'll be a good start. So yeah, pretty happy. I didn't expect to log in today and see, four very low-cost Cobras. Let's see, we've got... Yes, sir, let me get you in. Oh gosh, I'm moving things. Let me get Jenner in here. Send it to a dormant realm fleet. And let's see if we can get a top 200 again. If you have a disconnection, don't exit. I can bring us out and back in. Okay, that's fine. Yep, usual strat.
Docking.
You will nuke the second wave. We're gonna zoom out a little bit here. Everything is active. And we'll just get one group shield booster going on each of these. Since it's not very necessary right now.
We're being warp scrambled.
Get our Star Melody Nanocore blasting away. Alright. Good. Now I'm gonna start heading for the next one. Jinner can handle the second wave. And our goal is to be right in the middle of the next turret.
We're under attack.
Okay, one of my guys is being slowed down. Okay, we're fixing him. Back to it. We're about 30 kilometers away from it, so I need to be a little bit further. $40 is where we want to be at, and that was perfect. That was beautiful.
We're under attack.
Yep, we are on the same page, Jinner. Jinner... Yeah, I guess we're just gonna wait for a moment for my, my ship to finish this up. I've still got about 180 seconds until the next time I can use my first Star Melody.
We're under attack.
Something I've thought about is instead of going for the thermal, drones that I have here, I should maybe consider going with the, explosive ones. I don't really know. Just because their resistances are significantly worse on explosive, that 20 5% difference in damage, plus I would have a faster fighter, or drone, might be nice to have. And it's not like EVE Online where there's actually like bonuses on the Rattlesnake to thermal drones. It's just the missiles and stuff. Any kind of bonus we're getting is going to be from our nanocore. Everything else is just raw damage in terms of the drones on these ships. I've got 18 seconds. 7 seconds. Okay. Should clear out the rest of them. I should get one more pop there. Right? And now it's just waiting on Jitter to pop his. And we should have a really good run today. This might be that sub 8 that we've been looking for. I doubt it though. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. Not quite.
Docking
It's
request
okay.
accepted.
We still had pretty good time though. 8 minutes and 9 seconds? Where does that put me? Or us, I should say. Puts us in 77th. Of course, I expect that we are probably top of difficulty 7. Oh. Yeah, the next closest one on difficulty 7 is at 12 minutes and 41 seconds. That is just how powerful having Star Melody is. Once again, that is one that is utilizing a support ship. Interesting that on difficulty 8, there's an Annihilator, APOC Navy, a Marzio, and an Abaddon Bomber. Yeah, I'm sure having that nanocore on a Super in DR4 is a lot of fun. Wow, look at these solo people. That's awesome. There's some good solo people in here. Wow. That's disgusting. I can bet you these guys all have Star Melody going. That is absolutely a full Star Melody for everyone there. That is disgusting. I love it. Wow. They must be like... that's the full Marshall Star Melody. That right there. 4 Marshalls. That's gotta be all Star Melodies there. It is interesting to note that the guys who are sprinting through each pylon are getting times almost 2 minutes faster than moving pylon to pylon with everybody and clearing things out, which I think is what these guys are doing. Yeah, I saw that. That one solo guy, I would love to see his video if he has one, because that is insane that he was able to solo it in 24 minutes. I'm sure he's like super integrated with Star Melody, because that's the only way that works. He's probably like 4P80s on that thing. That is well done to him. Just well done. That's an awesome run. Alright, are we doing... Are you happy with that run, Jitter? No, I think our strat is fine. I think sub 8 is gonna be difficult to do without upgrading things on my end. And if we're doing that, we might as well just move up to the Cobra. Alright, so let me go ahead and move Jitter here. I will try to get Potatoes in here. I don't think he's online, though. Does anybody else want to join? I know... Yeah, good luck with that solo Marshall run. Trying to find it. Hey, Potatoes is here. Nice. Getting six, I think. Yeah, let me know how your 018. Wow, I am terrible at typing. My god. Yeah, at 018 you get. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't see why not. The main thing is having that tank. Hey, Snoopy, how you doing tonight? Yes, you are on Twitch. Oh god, not that one. Do not drop us into ZR4. Oh my god. That is terrifying. One day that is going to get me killed. Oh my god. I need to figure out how I'm gonna break that muscle memory.
Undocking.
Yeah. I almost feel like you have to do that passive Cobra, or maybe like a semi-active Cobra.
We're being warp scrambled.
We're doing good today, Snoopy. I think I'm gonna have 2 streams today. We're gonna do the alphas on their dormant realms. And then I might have a short DR 310 with Jinner directly after this. And then not long after that, I think I want to spend most of the night testing out a different fit for the Naglfar.
We're under attack.
Yep, so we'll get some, yeah, join on in for 310. Yeah, I want to see if we can get leaderboard attempts, so I want to make that its own video. Hey, not bad for Pylon 1. Although it does get a little bit slower from there. So, I mean, if you're pretty consistent, and you could use your Star Melody on every second wave, it might be pretty good. Okay, this first wave we're gonna have to fight.
We're under attack.
Let me pull up his tank, make sure he's alright. We're just gonna keep an eye on it. Oh no. Okay, well that's good, Jenner. Why do you need so much uranium, Snoopy? What are you, after? Gains in Dormant Realm, aw yeah. Oh, nice.
We're under attack.
It's pretty much the only tower I really have to run. Yeah, I really do like No Man's Sky. I play it like 1 month out of a year. Maybe 2 months out of a year. And I have a lot of fun doing that. You know they've made it multiplayer now. So, that's pretty cool.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Nice. Yeah, I usually just replicate cobalt or salt, fluorine, anything I can replicate and just sell it in a rich system that's buying it for a lot. I have an entire freighter just dedicated to replicating that kind of stuff and storage space.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, this setup is pretty much the fastest that my ships can be right now.
We're under attack.
I think once I go and move up to the Cobra and integrate it, we could see a little bit better clear times. Oh, Snoopy, by the way, I did get my hands on one Cobra today. There's a few on sale in Gina for 7.6 billion, so I picked one up.
Docking request accepted.
Alright, that was a pretty good run. 12 minutes and 9 seconds. That is still, like 30 seconds faster than the next best. Yeah, another 2 billion to fit it, and then pretty much fine for 1.8 through 1.10, right? Don't do that. I keep accidentally doing that. Yeah, it could be, maybe 1 or 2 months, and we could have this full thing ready to go.
Undocking.
Yeah, I really should consider getting better drones as well.
We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah, that's a little bit dangerous going with that. Yeah, tanking really shouldn't be a problem with the Cobras. I'm only at 4 levels on the skills right now for expert.
We're under attack.
Oof, that's a long time to finish Pylon 2. That was like 13 minutes, wasn't it? For Pylon 2
We're
for you?
under attack.
Yeah, the main problem is the battleships. I mean, even if we can do like 1.8 in a reasonable time, or at least like the fastest time for level 8, we should be top 100. Which would be super awesome as a improvement to our income. we'd pretty much be going from a guaranteed, from a guaranteed
We're under
100
attack.
million a week up to like 300 million a week guaranteed. If we can do at least level 8 the fastest we can. Because level 8 seems to always get top 100. Level 9 is guaranteed top 100 right now, because not many people are doing DR1.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's a way around those battleships.
We're under attack.
Of course he went to the hardest pylon. YOLO! This is why we have insurance points. Yeah, I think Snoopy, I want to do, 4P defense integrations with resistance, and shield amount, rather than have 2 being that and 1 being defense, or whatever, or offense. I think I just want to go, like, the most tank that I can.
We're under attack.
I'm pretty sure that's what you've done, Snoopy, right? Or did you go 3P? Maybe 3P is fine then. Yeah, the tracking disruption frigates would do that.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Alright.
Docking request accepted.
Not a bad time at all. 10:37. Well, I guess you just have to wait for your, Storm Melody.
Undocking.
We're being warp scrambled.
Alright. We are entering.
We're under attack.
Yeah, that's good that you know how to shave time off of that.
We're under attack.
32-31 is not bad. Especially since you can solo that. You're literally one rank ahead of me. Ahead of our old run. That's funny. Yeah, so long as I have Cobras, it'll be fine. I just don't trust the tank on the Rattlesnakes in 1-8. And I don't trust the resistance of the capacitor in 1-8. I definitely want Cobras if we're gonna go any higher.
We're under attack.
What kind of ranges are on the
We're
battleships?
under attack.
Are the battleships brawlers, or do they like to sit at like 50 kilometers? Okay. That's good. I'm guessing it's only really the cruisers that go out past like 30 or 50. Okay. Well, we can deal with that.
We're under attack.
That's pretty awesome. Man, I really do hope that these characters get lucky one week and we get top 100. The reward for that is so good for us. Just from those rewards alone, we would be able to Omega our accounts, or flex our accounts with Omega Basic. Not including any of the extra Dormant Realm materials and stuff that we would sell along the way. Just getting 5 of those gold compilers that we can sell makes a huge difference in our income. That's like 250 million right there every time we get top 100. It might even be closer to 300. Waiting for the second thing.
We're under attack.
I do like how chill 1-7 is. It doesn't feel bad at all. Snoopy, did you notice if your fighters or your drones are ever being attacked? Yeah, flying a super in VR 410 is definitely stressful. You've gotta have your shield boosters or kill that thing before it kills your shield.
We're under attack.
Yeah, I told you they're dangerous. Oh no. That's really bad that it doesn't give you any shield back. I mean, 1% shield is still a shit ton of shield, but it really sucks that it's only 1%. I feel like at this point, supers should really have like
Docking request
an
accepted.
extra large module. Just to give them back a little bit better. Yeah, the shield extenders might be a good idea just to offset that incoming damage. Alright, so that's what you're running right now. That's pretty good. Takes you 4 webs. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, Sea Whiz. Give it a moment to let my implant cool down a little bit. Not my implant, my Star Melody.
Undocking.
We're being warp scrambled.
And now we can activate. Yeah, Force Auxiliary would really help.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, Force Auxiliaries are so nice. I'm so glad they exist.
We're under attack.
The command burst, the healing, the ability to kind of divert damage from you, just for being on grid, and people go, oh, let's go kill the Force Auxiliary instead. it is such a nice thing to have.
We're under attack. We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah.
We're under attack.
I think that's a good idea, Jitter, getting another Lucent Moon. You like the Lucent Moon anyway, so it would fit your style.
We're under attack.
Young Chung Tactical Carrier. I mean, it's more likely that they would drop, like, a tactical hangar for the Lucent Moon before they release, like, a super version of the Lucent Moon. Okay, we're gonna kill this thing. No? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, it's so nice to be able to jump across known gate camps or busy locations to where you want to go. Having that Sun Chaser engine or the Young Jung engine is so important.
We're under attack.
Ooh, nice. That'll be really nice bonus
We're
to
under
your
attack.
capabilities.
We're under attack.
That's okay. It'll be worth it in the end.
We're under attack.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for
Docking
joining us,
request
Peter.
accepted.
We'll see you in about half an hour. I've still got, I think, 2 more runs of this that I have to do, so it'll be pretty close to when we have to be there. Man, 2 to 3 months until 555 on everything. That'll be so good. Yep, so 2 more runs of this.
Undocking.
Ooh, we almost spawned inside. That's kind of scary. Not sure what you're gonna do next, huh? What is it you're interested in, Snoopy? Do you want to fly like a different dreadnought, or do you want to get into something that you haven't flown in a while?
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Alright, that should clear him out pretty soon.
We're being warp scrambled.
Yeah. Remote shield definitely needs some help if it's only at 4-4. Are you gonna try to finish off your hubris upgrades? Okay. Yeah, it'd be a good idea to at least get 4-5-4
We're under attack.
to hold you off.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I live with all of my ships. My tank is significantly better than my DPS.
We're under attack.
And so it ends up being that my tank skills are significantly better than my weapon skills in most cases.
We're under attack.
You know, I am trying so hard not to just buy the Tech 10 jump on these
We're
characters,
under attack.
but I know the journey of upgrading the Cobra and all of that is going to be such good content,
We're under
so I
attack.
don't want to do that.
We're under attack.
And showing off the progression of moving from level 8 to level
We're
10
under attack.
is going to be so good.
We're under attack. We're under attack.
And I am so glad we chose the Cobras for this. I don't know a better ship that we could have chosen other than maybe like a Nightmare would have been fun.
We're under attack.
That's a good screenshot. I like that one.
We're under attack.
Gosh, it is hard to keep up with the kill time of this Nanocore. My god. It's just constantly clicking the lock on button.
We're under attack.
that should finish us up. And then we need one more run to finish up for potatoes.
Docking request accepted.
We've made pretty consistent or good times across the board. I really like it. Aw, okay. That is alright.
Undocking.
I think what I want to do right at the end of this stream here is I want to maybe like start fitting up the Cobra. We may not have any of the integrations or anything, but we should have the ISK and all that for the basic fit.
We're being warp scrambled.
I do always look forward to doing our Dormant Realm runs for the week. I like getting everybody together for one purpose and just having fun with each other. I really enjoy having the low stress environment because I can already carry everything.
We're under attack.
And so it just makes it a lot nicer for everybody to enjoy it. Oh no! I hate having to run downstairs and upstairs twice. So theoretically, I could have 3 Cobras by the end of this month, if I trade my 3 Rattlesnake holes for 1 Cobra. I know it's not exactly an equal trade,
We're under
but it does
attack.
get us into a Cobra pretty early on. I mean, we're not even out of Tech 8 yet, and we're already looking at getting our hands on a Cobra. Multiple Cobras. If I strip all 3 of the Cobras down to their hull,
We're under
I think
attack.
it's like 2.8 billion or something like that. 3.1 billion, somewhere in there. I'll have to recheck the current pricing. So we could pretty easily trade 3 Rattlesnakes for the 1 Cobra hull. Because we really need to get that going.
We're under attack.
Oh. There we go. We're back. Accidentally
We're
minimized.
under attack. We're under attack.
I love how consistent we have gotten this. The fact that we've pretty much got it down to I know exactly how to use my Star Melody to get the most Star Melodies in a run is so great. Yeah, it would be nice to see another ship box come back.
We're under attack.
What kind of DPS do I have right now? Like, uh,
We're under attack.
I will say, having the, aerospace implant has made things so much nicer as well. That extra flight speed, or the extra damage, really adds up. these ships would not be good in their current form for like PvP or anything.
We're under attack.
Yeah, aerospace is just so good. It was like the best choice we could have made for that implant box. The only other thing we would have had out of that was to get Cobras from the trades on it, but then we would still need the aerospace implant. So might as well get the aerospace implant cheap, and then worry about trying to get the Cobra as we go along.
We're under attack.
Because it is not
We're
often
under
that we
attack.
come across that cheap of an implant. On top of having access to the basic tactical defense, man, we got such a good deal on this anniversary. I wonder if we'll ever see a deal like that again.
We're under attack.
That was so good. Yeah, we should finish this last run
We're
here.
under attack.
There we go. Let's see what we get out of our rewards. And then we'll call it a day there. We'll end this stream. We'll start another
Docking
one so I
request
can get a quick
accepted.
video on Jinner, I, and Snoopy trying to get a decent leaderboard run on 310. Let me also grab some rewards here. Yes, we got 10 more Ascension compilers to use. We had some really good run times today. Our fastest time was with Jenner, getting an 8:09. And then after that, in my characters, once we swapped over the fit on the Hyperion over to a DPS fit, we got a 10:37. That's really, really, really good. There really needs to be, like, a claim all button. My god. Okay, let's get these boxes collected and opened. And then I do have our box from last week's Dormant Realm completion. I'll have to see what level we actually completed it at. Let's see if I can find that. Title lock leaderboard. 110 we did last week. Not bad. Yeah, no problem. Let me quickly get through this. Yeah, one run is probably all we can really do to get a really good time. Okay, I see a green implant there on the top right and the bottom left. Alright, pretty average stuff there. We have an experimental high power coil implant, a level 7 shield extender. Overheating. Interesting. Alright. And then over here we've got an experimental automatic defense. Alright, let's sell what we can here. So we're gonna get these for 20 million? Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's still 81 million-ish from that. I'm not complaining. Okay, so this one's gonna be worth 150 million. I have one there. I have two of them here. And I have two of them over here. This is already a really, really good week. We'll get another 23 there, 94 there, and 117 there. Yeah, if you want to focus the capital ships and the battleships, I can keep my light fighters, and I can clear them out much better. Wow, we got a lot there. Wow, we have 21 million worth of these. Heck yeah. Right, we also have a high power coil core for 285 million. Man, we are raking it in today. Oh, yes. Alright, that was a great income week. Sweet. Let's go ahead and level up our implants as well. We want to level our aerospace tactics to level 30. And we're going to level up our tactical defense implant using the depth compilers that we have. Now, something that I am interested in is if I can reprocess these. I would get some mimetic neurons. That's unfortunate. Okay. We're gonna ignore that then. Alright. So we are going to end this here. I'm gonna start another stream for the attempt on the Midgard, Aeon, and Lucent on 310, and then I'll probably leave it at that. And then tomorrow we will do more nullsec stuff. So thank you all so much for joining me on this particular stream, and I will see you just in a moment. Thank you all, and have a good day.